It has been a long road to this point in the season, but we are officially down to 2. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the Boston Red Sox and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Yeah, and you can see how these two teams stack up. And it's hard to say exactly who you'd give the edge to right now. But it wouldn't surprise me at all if the pitchers were the guys that got the upper hand in this series.
It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on the show. And it's coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Los Angeles Dodgers.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. With that, here's a look at John Farrell's Boston Red Sox. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to this offense. He's one of the best clutch hitters in baseball. If they can get guys on base ahead of him, they'll have a great chance to hang a crooked number on the board.
Maeda gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, Matty, in his last outing, he didn't finish what he started, but he did throw a strong 8 innings, got his ball club to win.
And with that, let's look at how the Dodgers align on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old-school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in now for the first time here in this World Series, and he's a guy this club really needs to get going.
Yeah, it's been a tough October for him so far. He just seemed a little overmatched in the games that we've watched. It looks like he's just trying too hard, and sometimes that just puts more pressure on you.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So not the start he was looking for tonight as he walks the leadoff hitter on 5 pitches.
In the second spot tonight,
Xander Bogaerts will stand in for the first time here in this World Series. And you see the numbers. He's been as hot as anybody around.
Maybe the hottest hitter on the ball club through the first few rounds. If he can keep it going here in the World Series, I think they're going to have a good shot at going all the way.
Runners off for second. And here's a ball hit in the air. 1 away.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Stepping in now, Travis Shaw. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Runner goes for second. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. He's on the move again from first. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base. trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He does a lot of things right at the plate. He takes the simple approach, and it tends to pay off.
David Price is on the mound here on the road for Game 1 of the World Series. What do we need to know here, EK?
Yeah, Matty, in his last start, he was really on his game. Had a bunch of strikeouts and really kept the hitters off balance. We'll see if he can do that here.
With a moment now, take a look at the Red Sox on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, Ryan Braun has always been known as one of those power hitters. He's also got a power arm and can cover some ground in that outfield. Very reliable, plays a smart defensive outfield. Always an asset in any game.
Price is ready, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Yeah, that's not a bad pitch right there. The ball's down in the zone, but he does a really nice job of getting the barrel through the hitting zone and squaring it up. He just can't elevate that pitch enough to get it over the infielder's head.
Into the box now, Howie Kendrick. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Kendrick's around first, on his way to second now. And he is in there with the first hit of Game 1. It's a double.
I'll tell you, this guy has been something else in these playoffs. I mean, when it matters most, he's come up aces more times than not. And he delivers once again here with a ringing double. Man, he's fun to watch.
In now, Corey Seager. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Boy, this is an ideal start here so far in Game 1. You get the scoreless top half. And now, right away, you've got an opportunity here to score first and really put the pressure on right from the outset of this series.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. And with 2 away here in Game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these two teams took to get where they are tonight. Kike Hernandez, the hitter now with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
In there, 1-2 now.
And sometimes if you don't get to a guy like this early, then you're never going to get to him. So you don't want to let this chance pass you by.
And that misses 2-2. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, my man Larry, he's solid. Rarely do many people get upset with his calling to the strike zone.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more from Game 1 after this. David Ortiz makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Line to the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Well, I'll tell you what, he had to get up for that one. Sometimes the leap is a little bit more showy, but not here. He was up there a good 2 or 3 feet to pull it in.
Into the box, Mookie Betts. To 2-2 now.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And another foul ball. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 6th, the left fielder, number 10,
Ryan Braun into the box here in the top of the 2nd, looking to keep this inning going. No score here as we play inning number 2. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
And the count will be full. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Popped up. Seager is there for it. And that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Adrian Gonzalez strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the 2nd inning. Price sets his sights. Here's the 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hit out towards 2nd. To his right, Holt. A quick out number 1.
batting 6th, 3rd baseman, Justin Turner.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1-2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Blake Swihart leads it off here. Bottom 3rd of the order set to go here in the 3rd.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
And after that pitch was called a ball on the pitch before, I mean, I think this actually qualifies as strike 4. You know, on the mound, he's probably thinking, hey, can I apply the credit to the next guy?
Standing in now, Brock Holt. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, heading for second now. And he is in there safely with their first hit so far, a one-out double.
We'll get a good look at this from up in our press box camp. You can see the two outfielders give chase, but this is almost perfectly between them as it finds a gap for a double.
David Price will step in now as he'll get a chance to swing the bat here in the World Series.
Yeah, and remember, thanks to the National League winning the All-Star game, no DH in games 1 or 2, or 6 or 7 if we go that far.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Boy, tough enough to be an American League pitcher swinging the bat as it is. How about having to deal with pitches like that?
One word, Matty, unfair.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, you know, sometimes as a hitter, when you get into that cycle of fouling off pitch after pitch and trying to protect, you just feel like you have to swing at everything you see. And here, he knows that out on the mound, so he just keeps going farther and farther away from the strike zone until he finally gets a swing and miss.
I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. That was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Turned on down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. Yasmani Grandal digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
And we'll get a look here at the grip on that last cutter. You can see he holds this thing way over to one side. And the idea is that at the last moment, it'll cut in towards the hitter, just like that one did.
Into the box now, Maeda. Hit in the air to center field. Moving under it, Bradley. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Hey, if you like a good pitcher's duel, it looks like we've got one brewing right here. 2 outs now in the bottom of the 3rd, and both of these guys look like they have their good stuff.
Yasiel Puig will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Xander Bogaerts is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Hit hard to short. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting.
And that ball is rifled at him that time, and it just about took him into left field. But somehow he gets his glove down there and makes a nice play.
Stepping in now, Travis Shaw. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Ball 2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
So many times pitchers will get ahead and they'll start to mess around, and the next thing you know, it's a full count like it is here.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And Gonzalez takes this one over to first himself for the out.
Now back.
David Ortiz stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Howie Kendrick is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
This is skied out to deep center field. Ranging back is Bradley, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he will get in there safely with a double to start the home fourth.
Nearly gets his first home run of the postseason, and I'll tell you, he didn't miss this thing by much. Here you see it. He just gets this one airborne, and this thing just doesn't quite have enough to get out of here. But it does have plenty to get him into second base, and now he's got himself a double.
Hit well on the ground to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
And you know what that is? That's just unselfish baseball from a middle-of-the-order hitter. It's a tight game. He knows the importance of that runner on second base, so he's going to make sure he at least gets him to third, and that's just a job well done right there.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Boy, and right here, just a ground ball is going to get you a run, and more than that, it gets you the lead in this game, so you've got to find a way to put that ball in play.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Betts has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out.
It just didn't get enough of that one to get that run home, so that's probably a wise decision to hold it third.
Into the box, Adrian Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lifted the other way out to left center. Braun has a beat on it. And that retires the side. One left for L.A. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Mookie Betts will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront, and this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Here it comes on 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
Chopped at the plate. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Boy, when you're starving for offense, this is a huge break. They get the leadoff man on here to start the inning. And maybe getting this pitcher into his stretch might just jumpstart that offense.
In now, Ryan Braun. Oh, definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, pretty easy to get anxious there on a 3-1 count. That was a great time to call for the changeup.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Hernandez waits on it. 1 out.
Now batting, catcher, Blake Swihart.
Stepping in, Blake Swihart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
The tag, and he's out. Great job adjusting to the throw and applying the tag in time.
And let's take another look at this hot stealing from our high third base camera. You can see the jump, and it's really not that bad. But it's a great throw down the third, and it's in time to cut him down.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Thompson has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing for Boston. Halfway home, still no score. Justin Turner comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Trace Thompson is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a pretty decent at-bat. As I remember, he saw a lot of pitches and really made the guy on the mound earn that strikeout.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Yasmani Grandal comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
That's a good job right there with 2 away because if nothing else, you get your pitcher to the plate here in this inning so you don't force him to lead off your next inning offensively.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Dodgers leave 1. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Brock Holt will stand in as he'll lead things off for the Red Sox in their half of the 6th. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. Well, they should.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Grandal has a play. 1 down.
Now, that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. He's got to be thinking he let one get away there because, that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
Into the box now, David Price. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
No, he's been outstanding so far.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Ready on 1-2. Bounced weakly near the plate. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Ready now, Jackie Bradley Jr. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
Hernandez on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Yasiel Puig will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Down the third baseline. And he's retired here.